Hello and welcome, I'm Bjark Bear, and today we are playing Kenshi. And we are going to start off this episode with going straight into our research and taking a look at some of that stuff. When we left off last, we did have a bunch of uh, searchlights. We did have a bunch of ancient artifact or ancient science books and some engineering research. We do still have Sad and Neil over in Scrap House, ready to buy those cores whenever we get the stuff together to do so. But for now, let us take a look at what we could buy. So we have 9 ancient science books, 3 engineering research. Not the best, but you know it's a good start for sure. So, but the biggest thing that we're going to need right away, before I get too far ahead of myself, is we are going to need a level 4 tech bench. So, research bench level 4. And drop it right there. We're not done yet though. Let's go ahead and set a ceiling fan lamp right above that guy. A little more above that guy. Alright, so we got that, and I believe it's crafting. Yes, it is. And we are going to go ahead and put the electrical workbench in here as well. This will kind of be our tech house of sorts, if you will. Alright, so we got that in there. We're going to go ahead and get that moving. And I want to get rid of this as soon as possible. I hate this. This bugs me. So, as soon as... Ooh, what do we got? What are we doing? Oh, okay. Hungry Bandit. You stay out. He must have just woke up and then decided to go in there and do his thing. Anyways, completely derailed me. Thank you, Hungry Bandit. I appreciate that. So we're gonna go ahead and get this up and running and be done with that mess right there. So, but on top of that, if you take a look on top of this building, there are some windmills up there too. So we're gonna have to move those because I'm gonna get rid of that building entirely. So, power. And not only are we going to do that, but we're going to add some more. And don't crash me. Alright. Can't wait to get bigger buildings as well, because I want this to be... Well, I want this area to have my bar. And I don't know, something about that L house is just not quite big enough. I know once we get up to more and more people, this whole area is going to be pretty small. So we might even get up to a certain amount of people and then start another base of sorts. But we'll have to see when we get there. And I don't quite want a... Oh, dog's eating a corpse. Don't quite want a another beast at the moment, so we're gonna go ahead and let those guys just carry on, do their thing. But check out that food production, though. I'm gonna feed Orc because I didn't put down an animal feeder yet, which I need to get on that as soon as possible. Okay, so also, let's see, get my dirty little hemp farmers over here to start doing that stuff. I want this stuff to grow as fast as possible so I can use the excess there and make a nice big farm down here. I haven't decided how big I want it, but if these guys over here are in the indicator, 14 is handled by 4 people quite well, so we'll probably mimic that there. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself with that, because eventually cloth is going to become a necessary thing for all of our construction, like or not construction, but smithing and whatnot. But right now it's not really. So, anyways, let's go ahead and check on this. Has this finished? No. Iron plates is at a standstill right now for some reason. And I think it might have to do with the iron production. So we're going to have to change that quick. So dot. Tech, that's what I'm looking for. I was thinking something. Just completely derailed myself. So ore drills. Yes. We're gonna go ahead and do ore drills. And yeah, so what this is gonna do is I'm gonna be able to place these ore drills around the iron and have extra people working off of those, which works out. Oh, get out of here. Bandit demands. I'll give you something to demand. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move. We're gonna put down more ore drills and let our, which will let our guys harvest from those as well. But we're gonna upgrade these as soon as the this stuff is done. So that way, only one person has to operate this, and eventually we'll be able to upgrade it to where we don't have or don't need anybody to. So we'll just have to have somebody continue to feed it. So, and it'll automatically do all that nonsense. But I am eagerly awaiting these guys to come here. As a matter of fact, there they are. So let's have Bjorn go up there, and I know I just gave you guys jobs, but I can have you go up there. You guys are all set already. Let's see where we're at with that. Oop. That immediately turned into crossfire. I don't know if this is my group of bandits that are actually moving to attack me, or... Well, we got slave mongers. I think those were the guys that I saw on the side thinking that was them. That's kind of funny. So... yeah. Let's take a look real quick at the map and see if that's what just happened. Well, no. Got something going on up top there. I think that was. I think our bandit attack got commandeered by slave mongers. Yeah, I think that's what just happened. Well, I'm not gonna complain. Okay, well, let's go back and take a look at this. That is moving so slow. I'm gonna have to stop Haldor if I haven't already. I have not, so let's go ahead and put the kibosh on that. What is happening? Alright, well anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and jump away for a moment and let this all finish up, and once it is, we will come back and move forward from there. Alrighty, and we are back. And that time we've had ore drills built. This has finally finished the level 4 tech bench. All of our wind generators, and we were finally able to get rid of this atrocity over here. There's plenty of stuff on the floor there too for us to upgrade. I think this is finally upgraded as well. Yep, so no longer will we need 2 people there, so Olaf, have it. We're no longer a worker bee, so now you can go back to being a soldier. Then, now that that one's done and producing, we can go ahead and upgrade this guy as well. Thank God for that. So, let's see, take a look around real quick. We got another group of helpers too, and then we moved the rest of our farmers over to this here, and we even have storage for the hemp. Almost completely forgot about that when that was finished. So let's see. Okay, and Heidi. Uh-oh. Yep, you're in there, so... Oh, that's why. Okay. Alright, so yeah. Hemp storage. We've got some there. And it is growing very quickly. So what we'll probably do is end up building a bunch of these real quick. We might just do the 2 rows. And I also goofed up by putting these here because I kind of wanted the wheat to be there, but I do have all of this room here to play with for wheat, so we'll figure that out. But yeah, we have that all set, and that also means time to look at some tech. So the first thing we're going to want is large building shelves. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I want the automatic hemp loom. Defense, we... ... Go ahead and get the harpoons, because those are gonna really wreck enemies. So we do have the skeleton repair beds, but I'm not gonna do those quite yet because I have other plans for that engineering research. Don't need any of that off the bounce. Let's go with advanced weaponsmithing. Advanced weapon grades. Yeah, so that ups us to the next level. Without this, we can't make the higher tier stuff. Before I get too far, plate armor is a must. Advanced weapon grades. And steel bars, almost missed out on that. We don't have to spend it all in one sitting, so Advanced medicine might be a good idea, honestly. Do I even have medicine? It says I require medicine, but I don't even remember taking that, but it's letting me do it. So this part, the wind generator is kind of I'm on the fence about because I don't there are times where my wind here gets down to 0%. Well, it's small enough to, or it is strong enough to get the small guys going, but the output on the power for the big guys is next to nothing. So I think I will hold off on that until my next run-in with a bunch of uh, advanced science. And we'll go with advanced medicine, and we'll just have to wait for the for that there. But at least we'll be able to make up to Katoon number 3 because of Haldor's ability with crafting. So, all right, so we have selected our research. Still have some left, but we'll be all right without it for now. So let's go into here. One thing I forgot to do. Poor Haldor's over here just making all this crappy stuff. Nope, not pole arms. So we're gonna every time you update your ability, you have to go back and reset your queue. So we're gonna go ahead and do that for Haldor here. And we'll just have him craft those for now. But first, we're going to take a look at this and see how this is going. Well, it's Marty. Why don't you have a name? That was weird. Okay, anyway. So yeah, now these only require one person to work them, so Marty, you're going to have a new job here in a moment. But once all this research is done, which Runa is not set to do that because she was set to work on the other one, and now that it's gone, that's gone. Let's try that. There you go. Okay. Yeah, once this is all set, we'll come back and we'll move forward from there. Alrighty, and welcome back. So, had a little bit of a run-in with the Black Dragon Ninjas again, and we are actually gonna take quite a bit of recruiting from them. Hopefully, if these guys are awake and alive. But unfortunately, the gates didn't stop them quite as well as I'd hoped. But I mean, they still lost all the same. But it was a pretty big group too. It was 2 groups of like 10 or something like that. But yeah. Anyways, as you can see, I got one guy out of it so far, and we've got quite a few more in here. The other ones kind of bled to death before I could do anything for him. For some reason, Bjorn's up here doing the medic thing for all of them. Let's see. A lot of them are in recovery comas right now. And some of them just aren't talking to me, so hopefully we can get a couple of them out of this, because that would be good to add these guys to our group here, because that's I mean, they're at least pretty well versed in combat so far. So that's another one. We're gonna go ahead and pick him up. We'll give him first aid first. And that's one that died. And we actually take a look over here. It's not so much stuff on the ground like I thought there was. But yeah, they stepped in here and this gate was open, but they came in and just went straight for the door and kind of chopped it down pretty quickly. But this whole spiel kind of took out half of them, so we'll definitely need the harpoon guns. Those are going to be more necessary, and then B, we're going to need more people up on those walls because what's going on? Anyway, because yeah, that's definitely be a good thing if we can just tear them down and not have to worry about them even getting inside. Pick you up. Yeah, shooting at. Oh. Okay, so there is a bug with this as well. So I'm actually gonna do a quick save here. And I'm gonna reload at this exact point here because the bug has them still hostile, but reloading seems to fix it, so we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, and we're back. So it's reloaded now. I actually kind of wish Fumin would put him down. See if he's even able to carry on. Nope, he is out like a light. Okay. So somebody will pick him up and put him in a bed. But yeah, now that they're a part of the group, they won't get taken out by our turrets. What do you got here? Oh, Beth is just walking around with a dude on her shoulders. So we'll go ahead and toss you in there. Yorn. Okay, and this is perfect because if we can, if I remember exactly how to get them, then we'll just be able to get all of these guys. Unlike the Dust Bandits and the Hungry Bandits, it's not a food skill check, I guess. It's a dialogue check, so come on, Bjorn. Okay, let's move. And there we go. Alright, so and it's that one. Okay, I got it. Alright. Let's see. That is going to be hang. Sounds fair to me. Hang. To set you free. And we're gonna put your buddy in there. He's still in blood loss KO, so we will leave him as that. And that one just died. Okay, well, it was probably dead in her arms. So let's go ahead and pick you up and just put you back down. Eventually you'll decompose. Yeah. So yeah, that's how you get those guys. The next one I do, I'll hopefully be able to show a little bit better. Oh, okay, I see. They're probably targeting homeboy down here. Okay, that makes sense. As long as they're not targeting the new guy. So, oh, speaking of new things, I've made some changes. And oh, poor guy. Anyways, yeah. So when I got the large buildings, I decided to go with a station house and a snail house over here. The station house is going to be for the science stuff, things of that nature. The tech bench, the electrical bench, and I'm thinking of putting about the medical. Thinking about putting the medical bench in there. Words are hard, man. And and we'll see how that goes because I also kind of want to do a whole like medical wing kind of deal. Uh, this isn't gonna be it. This is gonna get replaced with the other food production that we need because eventually I'm gonna want to make dust witches instead of the chew sticks because dust witches are way better in nutrition than chew sticks are. So, but yeah, we're gonna replace the stuff in there, and I think I might do like a building in front of this uh, with uh, a bunch of beds in it and stuff like that because I don't want to get too far into this because it's hard to see, but my hemp, oh, there it goes. Actually, that's a way better view of it. My hemp farms are growing a little bit bigger, so, which, speaking of that, you, and you, so you guys have 4 of them active. It's probably those 4. There's 8 total at the moment. Alright. So they will run and start taking care of all of that. Somewhere, one of these is you. It's this building here. What is your job? You're operating cactus farms. You're trying to lay down because you're injured though, but I've got things I need you to do. So hemp is pretty low at the moment, but that's probably because we used it all. We just built large farms right out of the gates, so that way we didn't have to fuss with it. So, but on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. We got lots of stuff done, and we were able to definitely get ahead a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. And feel free to comment, subscribe, and hope to see you in the next one.